What's up, guys? Stephen Clark, Dylan Engler back again. Uh, Going back to our roots, man. We're going back to recapping some of these games. Man, did we have a plethora of games to watch tonight? I mean, ACC SEC Challenge did not disappoint this year. Tons of great games. Obviously, I think this game, Florida versus Duke, was top of our list. Little preseason or a little pregame intro on both teams. I mean, Duke has looked amazing this year. Cam Boozer has been leading them. They've looked like one of the top teams. Florida, on the other hand, has not lived up to expectations. The guard play has been bad. I think everyone knows that the front court is good for them, but I think Boogie Fland and Xavier Lee is definitely a shaky point, and definitely need to see improvement there for them. But going into the game, I think I expected Duke to run away with this one. What were your takeaways prior to this game? What did you think both teams needed to do?
Yeah, what was the line like? 7.5 Duke, 7.5.
I don't even remember. I would have thought it'd be
Uh,
within five.
yeah, I think it was. I think it was actually 8.5 Duke.
Sheesh, that's a
Yeah,
lot.
I was thinking maybe Xavier Lee has his breakout game. I know he played well against. I think they played Providence last game. I think he played okay, but man, you just hate to see it. He's just really been struggling. He struggled tonight too. Spoiler alert, he struggled really bad. But Boogie Flynn had, I guess, a better game. Yeah, it's just like you kind of just hit it on the head, Steve. Like the guard play has just been the shaking point for Florida, and man, like they're trying to hang their head on like the front court, and even the front court tonight, man. I'm like, dude, they only played 7 guys tonight. The 7 guys had minutes tonight, and like their front court, besides Howe, was really bad. Howe was like, I'm on board with Howe. I think he's a phenomenal player. But other than that, dude, I'm like, I'm pushing the panic button if I'm Todd Golden. Like
Yeah.
I'm really scared. I'm really scared.
Yeah, to me, just lacking. You know that Klabzar guy, like he's
Yeah.
honestly been the surprising like offensive bright spot. I think
Yeah, he
you're
played
just
bad
not
tonight
seeing
too.
a
But
lot
yeah,
of
you're
shot
right.
creation out of these guards. And
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and when it comes down to it, like I know Thomas Howe's great and everything, but I mean he's limited, quickness wise, I guess you could say. I mean he's athletic, but
Yeah, I
I just
agree.
think first steps and stuff are going to be hard. You can't just throw him the ball and say, "Hey, go give me 30 every night." So
Agreed. Agreed.
let's just get right into it. I mean,
Oh yeah, packed out, man. Love to see Cameron Craig is going dumb. It's blackout night
wonder
tonight.
when the last game at Cameron Indoor where there was not packed out like that, like where you could
It's
see.
a great question. I don't know when's the last one that didn't get sold out. It's a great question.
Man, Chinulu is a beast on the boards.
Yeah, he had 14 tonight, 14 rebounds. Amba. Did you see it?
Honestly, I think Gangbo was the turning point, or he was the key player for Duke in this game. I know Cam
Especially
Boozer
the
had a
first half,
great
yeah.
game, but he was key for them.
Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Yeah, Boozer, man. He shot really well tonight.
Great balance there.
Footwork.
I think that's what I've loved to see out of Thomas Howe, this like the growth of his offensive game. I think what is this? Is this his junior year or sophomore year?
I believe it's his junior year. I think
his
he's
junior-
21.
You've just seen like him grow offensively, be more confident. Man,
I remember watching that. I was like, dude. I was like, Ukazar, whatever his name is. I was like, that's
Klabs, I think it's Klabzar.
at Klabzar. I was like, man, that is tough. Splits the D, throws a tough lob. He's quick, man. 6'1" white boy. Like that's. I mean, dude, and playing in the SEC, that's tough to do.
What do you think the problem is for Xavier Lee and Boogie Flynn? Do you think it's just a confidence thing?
It might be like that first game watching Florida when they played Arizona. Like, dude, not Boogie Flan. Xavier Lee was like pulling that. I'm like, okay, he's missing the shots, but he looks confident. 10 and I'm like, bro, he's passing up open shots. Like he just doesn't look like himself, you know. He didn't play the last. I don't even think he played the last 10 minutes. Like, bro,
Yeah.
he just. I don't know, man.
I'll tell you what,
Oh,
though, they're probably going to have a field day when you look at our last comments about being skeptical about Cam Boozer playing against good competition. And this is arguably the best front court in the nation.
Right.
I mean, Chinyulu might be one of the best post defenders there is. And
Yeah.
man, he was putting him under the rim. Like, he was so much more physical than him.
Yeah. And I don't know, Steve. I know there's a lot of people that are riding this Cam Boozer train, and I'm still not there yet, dude.
Really?
I'm just not there.
Even after tonight?
Even after tonight, man. I think he's the best college basketball player currently. I just, dude, I don't know if I'm taking him top 5, bro.
Damn. Yeah, I guess you're just saying you don't see what like his game translating to the NBA as much.
Exactly.
Dang.
That was nasty. Oh gosh.
My gosh.
Confidence, baby.
You know what?
Get
You
up.
know what I've seen out of Cam Boozer too this year. Like, maybe he had a lot of like Duke didn't lose these games early on, but Cam Boozer did have some moments where he struggled to finish around the rim and stuff. And you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of last year with Cooper Flagg, and they had that game against Kentucky, and there was another game they played, and he slips and falls and like down the stretch. And it was just, it kind of made me think of it as like, early in the season, people were like, Cooper Flagg, I don't know, like, can he deliver in the big moments?
And Lee is shooting 22% from the field and 16% from 3.
Who?
Xavier Lee, 22 and 16.
Dang. Man, I've been impressed with just how moves with the ball in his hand. Like, I honestly didn't think he was like that.
Yeah.
I thought he was more of a, another guy creates and they kick to him for, secondary action. But he's doing a lot of creating on his own.
First of all, Cam Boozer is so good at that hook. I mean, it's got to be an offensive foul. Like, he is constantly elbowing people in the hip. Second of all, exactly what you're saying, bro. That's why I'm worried about Florida. Like, I thought the shot creation, like the creation off the dribble, was going to come from other sources. The only shot creation has been coming from Howe, and I don't even think he's a shot creator. So I'm like, bro, scary hours.
Man.
Believe that dropped. Can't believe that dropped.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm just shocked, to be honest, because I was very high on Boogie Flan coming to Florida. I thought he could be
Me too.
First or second team All SEC.
Me too.
Didn't know much about Xavier League just because I've never watched a Princeton game in my life, but just heard he was good.
March Madness.
Did they even play March Madness? Xavier Lee?
Sometimes.
I don't think so.
I don't know if Xavier Lee did.
No, he didn't. Or he may have in the past, but he didn't this past year.
Did Yale?
Do what?
Did Yale win it?
Yeah, I think it was Yale. Yale or another, Here's another guy I'm not, man, that's a good move, but he's another guy, like, I would love to see his game translate to the NBA. Alex Condon.
Who?
Condon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Like you're saying, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know what it looks like either.
Condon's a junior.
Yeah.
He
was about to go this last year. They got him mocked as like a late first rounder.
Yeah.
Man, I would pay if I was leading a team, I would pay Chinyulu $1 million for one season just to come in and do rebounds.
Interesting.
Yeah. He does. He just plays his role so well.
Isaiah Evans, bro. Gosh, I love his game. I love guys. I feel like every team needs to have a guy that just shoots the ball like horrible shots. Like, bro, why are you shooting that? I love having a guy on the team. Like, one guy on the team that just does that.
Yeah.
Like, bro, he'll pull up from like 28, like Alabama Crimson Tide style. I'm like, bro, what are we doing here? But I love it. Oh, man.
Wow. Credit to Florida, though, man. I mean, well, they were down almost like 15 at one point. Man,
They were down 15.
They stormed
15, yeah.
back to start the second half.
Aiden Boozer in mock drafts in the first round. What a joke, man. No way.
Who?
Aiden Boozer.
Caden Boozer?
Yeah.
That's crazy. He's gonna be a 4-year Duke guy.
Yeah. Like you, Steve.
Heck. Man, that's like the 5th time I've seen Thomas Howard get like a little loose ball pickup score bucket.
Just wants it.
Oh my gosh. Hey.
Oh.
Wow.
Dude, I love it, man. I'm such a fan of his game, dude. Such a fan of his game. High motor.
Mm.
I like his game too. He had a rough shooting night, but I think he's twitchy.
Klabsar.
Steve, we were talking a lot about Florida, man. Like a lot of negativity around Florida, but like, dude, Duke's really good. Duke's a very good basketball team.
Mm-hmm.
Like if the season ends today, Duke's a 1 seed in March Madness, you know?
I mean, yeah, 100%. I mean, I think you can argue, like, you put them versus Purdue, Houston, who's
Arizona.
Arizona on
probably
a
the fourth
neutral
one.
floor. Like, I think you take your chances with Duke. I saw this and I saw that live. I was like, holy crap.
Volleyball spike.
You know, one
Two
thing
big shots down the stretch.
You know, one thing we haven't really done a lot this video is talk about a lot of the actions they're running. Because, man, they just go out here and hoop. Like, they're not really running a lot of set actions. Or at least they're not showing them in the highlights here. Like, a lot of these are just like them just coming down in transition or setting a simple ball screen. And Florida likes to
hit the post, bro. They love
they love to come off a ball screen and have the other big be sealing down low, either to drive and seal for a layup or whatever. But see, when I saw this, I was like, oh my gosh.
That was a horrible shot.
Yeah, that was bad.
That you don't want. Live time, I'm like, bro, you don't want that. I'm like, Florida's got a chance here. This is the first time all night I was like, Florida's got a chance.
Wow. Big time. I mean,
love it. I love it, bro.
Horrible.
Gosh.
He comes in, he barely taps him. They're just so focused on Cam Boozer getting downhill because he's so powerful, like coming off the dribble. Like you can't stay in front of him without drawing a foul because whatever. But he barely touches him. Klabsar completely overplays this. There's no need to jump up that high.
Steve, it makes me think if I think this was just in the huddle, just a normal pick and roll, and like, or maybe a normal pick and pop, but the original play was to get Boozer downhill and just put a shooter in the ball screen so you couldn't help off.
Yeah.
But then once this guy helps off the shooter, it's like, okay, he's wide open.
Yeah. I definitely think they drew that up as a Cam Boozer.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, this was a rough showing here.
I think you call timeout here. I think you call timeout. You're in Cameron Indoor. Your guards are not reliable this season.
He called it right. No, I think he called it right as he dribbled it off his leg. I mean, I don't think.
Yeah. You call it with like 8 seconds left. Draw something out.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Duke is out of timeouts.
They give it to Foster, bro. And Foster had some shaky free throws last season too. I remember thinking that. Like, Foster was not a great free throw shooter last year. And again, I'm like thinking to myself, he's probably going to miss this, or one of the two.
2.2 when the play started, but I mean, it's 1.9, somewhere around there when the foul was given. It was immediate. Throws an opportunity. Missed it.
Immediate timeout. Set up your play.
Man,
Dude,
I wish they would incorporate what they do in the NBA, where you can advance the ball in a timeout. Like,
I don't know why they don't. I don't know why.
I don't know why they don't do jump balls. Like, they do the
Yeah,
tie up possession and give it either way. I don't understand why we do this. Like, it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they don't just adapt more NBA rules.
yeah.
All right, Dylan, takeaways from the game. Give me one takeaway from each team. One for Florida, one for Duke going forward.
Yeah, if we talked about this earlier in the season, if I'm Duke, I'm really comfortable with where I'm at. I think they have a star in Cameron Boozer, and the role players know their role. They know what they're doing. They're out there on the floor to complement the main piece. If I'm Duke, I'm feeling great. If I'm Florida, not so much. The interesting thing is I really appreciate a coach that gives and instills a ton of confidence to his players. And Todd Golden does that, I think, better than anybody. You see him on the sidelines, always encouraging. But it almost comes to the detriment of the team at this point. He's only playing 7 guys, and he's riding with Xavier Lee and Boogie Flan almost too much. And his front court too, he's riding with them too much to the point where it's like, bro, I know you have other bench pieces. Let's start to utilize these guys more because it's almost to the detriment of the team now. Xavier Lee is not who we thought he was going to be. Boogie Flan's not who we thought he was going to be. Condon's not playing great. I think that there needs to be a reality check if I'm Todd Golden, if that makes any sense. Those are my 2 takeaways.
Yeah, I think those are good points, and I think I agree with you on the sense that, Duke going forward, I mean, Cam Boozer continues to look amazing. I mean, I know we talked we talked earlier about how we were skeptical about his play against low major teams and then playing he was shooting a bad percentage against bigger guys, better teams. But, I mean, he has definitely shut both of us up for these past 2 games or he carried them against Arkansas to win. Yeah. Put them on his back again tonight, 29 points. I mean, what more can you ask of him offensively?
You're right.
And,
You're
playing tough defense. So, and like you said, Duke's just got too many pieces, and John Shire does such an amazing job of mixing and matching and making – and like you said, guys know their roles. Dame Sarr – Patrick Gongba,
Evans,
Malik Brown, they come in, they know their roles. They don't care about scoring. They just come out and play hard. And you got to give credit. That can't just be these guys are just good guys. This is on Coach Shire and his staff. He's recruited great guys, great team players.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
But Florida,
agreed.
I don't know. We'll see. They got a game against UConn next week. I think they have to win it. I mean, they've lost against Arizona. They've lost against Duke. They got to win this UConn game to keep in the conversation of a credible team. So,
agreed.
So yeah, but it's been good. It was a good game to watch. Excited for the rest of the ACC SEC matchup games. We're just wrapping up day 1 today. Day 2's got some good matchups. Louisville at Arkansas. You're going tomorrow.
I'm pumped.
He's going to be right behind the bench, giving us a little insight.
Yeah.
Should be. I think that's going to be the best game of the challenge. So
let's hope.
Should be good. But all right. So we'll catch y'all later. I think we're going to do the UNC Kentucky game next. So we'll get that going for you guys.
Thanks for watching, guys.